Good afternoon once again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to WRL Season 6, Round 11, Hungary.
Fantastic. That was the fastest lap.
We secured provisional pole there on our first run, and in our second and final run on the Super Softs, we make a little error there. We're only about a tenth up on the Delta, so that won't be too bad. Our PB is 3/10 faster than the time we recorded, but it will be enough for pole position, with one other driver cracking into the 19s, my former teammate, and Ferrari driver HSV. The second row is made up of Kart Dude and Danny Rocks. We'll have to watch for them, they're very fast. And off we go. Pretty good start there, we'll have definitely enough space to cover off the inside from the Ferraris. And we'll have to watch out for Kart Dude coming around the outside of all of us. That is a risk here, it's been done before. We go fairly deep into the corner though, and maintain the lead. So job one done, and now we have to maintain it for the rest of the race. We set the fastest lap, but looking back, HSV is still with us. And towards the end of the stint, you can see that the top two have driven away as Danny Rocks fought her way up to third. Murph is now up to fifth, my teammate who started last, having crashed in qualifying, so a fantastic opening stint for him, really making his race. You can see that even with DRS, HSV not able to get past us on the straight, and that's because our last turn we have really good traction through there, whereas he doesn't seem to do so. Also, Excalibur retiring as we enter the pits. This could be a virtual safety car and very good for HSV and I. Didn't pan out that way, and we brake very early there, very cautious, and the Ferrari was very close, so if his crew do a good job, HSV could find himself in the lead here, jumping us in the pits. Come on McLaren boys. No, we're being held. So he is through. That was my mistake from braking too much. Thankfully, Kid Bias doesn't split us, as he's yet to pit there. That could have really separated our battle. Thankfully not the case. And here's another car we're catching up to yet to pit. That's Cena in the Mercedes. So hopefully once again we don't get split up here. There's a risk of that if HSV gets through in the DRS zone and I don't. So I'm going to have to follow very carefully, try not to get involved in any incident, but also get past at the same time as the Ferrari driver, if indeed he manages to do so. He's all over the back of the Mercedes though, so it looks like he will get him. We have DRS as well. Ooh, no slipstream for the Ferrari though. We set the fastest lap, we're on the outside, can go for an over and under here. HSV doesn't take the optimal line, we're past Cena, also drawing alongside the Ferrari for the lead, or the net lead I should say. Very exciting stuff. Around the outside at turn 2, can we manage it? It's very clean, HSV hasn't run into us, and in turn we make sure we're not going to run into him here. We have to back off a little bit. He's flat around the outside. Great driving by both of us there. He maintains the lead though. In the pits, some cars as we file up through the grid. Look at the ease at which we drive by there. We have 11-11 wings, but that traction out of the last corner seems to be really favouring us compared to the Ferrari driver. Through we go into the net lead. Murph, of course, my teammate, yet to pit. There he is at the end of lap 12. He's done a fantastic opening stint. Really made his race from 11th on the grid. And now it is the lead for us. Hopefully we won't relinquish it. Let's look backwards though. The Ferrari is quite close, but still, even with DRS, unable to get past into turn 1. Moving on. This was the one time I thought I should give some space. He had his nose up there. It wasn't quite close enough. So we had to start concentrating, using a bit of rich. And by the end of the stint, you can see we slightly pulled away, indicating I possibly had a little bit better tyre wear than my rival. Even the bits we come this time, equally cautious, but the Ferrari is not as close as he was last time, so there shouldn't be a worry of him overtaking us in the pits once again. The only worry was when I caught Danny 420 for the lead. He was going long on mediums, and that bottled me up a little bit. Even though he was going to the pits, it was enough for HSV to close down the gap and into DRS range. You can see his arrow behind us there. Kid Byers lapped at this stage, had some glitches with his TV. That was really unfortunate for him. There's the purple lap from HSV though. He's right with us. But I counter that the next lap with the fastest lap. That would go unbeaten. And towards the end of the race, once again, we pull away from the Ferrari driver. Mobile going a lap down as well in the other Mercedes. Pretty strong race for him though, scoring some decent points. And around the last corner we're going to come to claim victory, number 9 of the season, 5th in a row. And this was the race, of course, 2 seasons ago that denied us the full podium season. So, there we go. HSV would take a solid second place with Danny 420 in third. See you guys next time for the German Grand Prix.